Local 1775 is an amalgamated union. We have 440 firefighters from 10 different fire agencies. We provide service to about 300,000 residents of Marin County. During my career, we've had a lot of changes take place. And for years, there were things that we didn't realize were killing us. We didn't wear our self-contained breathing apparatus, and we evolved. The next logical step was behavioral health.
Our program began in 2016. We figured the best way to do it would be through our local
1775 has tried to have one umbrella for the behavioral health team. Really makes our jobs easier when an issue happens, that we're able to have a pathway that everybody understands instead of 10 different ways.
Each agency has their own EAP program. We have a robust peer support team of 35 members.
We tried to incorporate more technology, so we decided to build a peer support app called Polable. Somebody that doesn't want to talk about it at the firehouse, they can go online and they can look at the resources available, having crisis lines, contact numbers for peer support members, finding out more information about a 12-step meeting, more information about anxiety, depression, sleep disorders, vetted clinicians list. Before 2016, it was very difficult to find a clinician that was vetted and worked specifically with first responders.
We have designated our behavioral health team as a special operations team. That then meant we had to develop policies and procedures to support the mission of behavioral health. We came up with what's known as an atypical call list.
We have a traumatic event, captains and chiefs call a peer support person. They'll take those units out of service right after the call. We all get together, nobody else can come in. It's completely confidential and voluntary. It's just allowing firefighters to kind of process that horrible call. And then all of us as a whole can talk about it together.
We're really trying to hit all the different components at different times to allow people enough resources that they can get out and get the help that they need.
We have hopefully put all the pieces together to help shepherd them from the minute there's a recognition all the way through the conclusion where they're able to thrive and be successful in the rest of their lives.
I must say the vibe and energy is just different now. They're not afraid to express what they're feeling, and that never happened just say 5, 6, 7 years ago. It was just unheard of. It was just never talked about.
For the first 30 years of my career, there was no openness whatsoever. This newer generation of firefighters, they demand excellence. They require conversation.
There is a change in generations happening, and a lot more firefighters are coming in willing to be open and honest about how they feel.
Every recruit academy, they get 2 hours of behavioral health education the first week that they're on the job.
Over the past about 5 years, we've seen a lot more engagement and activity around behavioral health and more open lines of communication, and people are feeling more comfortable talking about uncomfortable situations.
We make it okay to be not okay. Not every department does that. We have a culture now that's going to guide you through that.
There's a lot more work to be done in terms of breaking the stigma. As we talk about it more and we normalize talking about it, we're going to start to see that that is going to trickle down through other generations of firefighters.
Every new recruit is going to look at that engineer, that captain, that senior firefighter, and they're going to try and emulate that. And for the new recruits, they need to emulate the people that are setting good examples right now. They need to also make the fire service better than they found it, so that they can better serve the public, so they can be better employees, so they can be better spouses, and be in better relationships.